Horne-Ellstrom here with a quick message for you. In this video, we're going to talk about how to win as a female entrepreneur or a woman business owner in male-dominated industries, in a male-dominated industry, in a man's world, right? Pretty much every business, with the exception of a few industries, are dominated by men, mainly because men have been in business a lot longer than women have, and we're sometimes running to catch up. But guess what? We have some huge competitive advantages that we need to start playing up and stop hiding in the marketplace in order to win, in order to succeed, in order to achieve what it is that we want, and really to make the world a better place and to change the world. Because guess what? It's up to us women to make that happen. The men have had centuries to try to make it happen, and I don't think it's much surprise that there's a lot of mess and crap in the universe and in the world that isn't really wonderful. And I believe with all my heart that women have the ability to change and impact that. So how do we do that? What is our secret weapon? Well, you'll hear me talk a lot about being yourself and being authentic and showing up and bringing forth all your unique skills and genius, but that's not what I want to talk about today. Oh, it's partially what I want to talk about today, because the number one skill that you can develop, and you can develop it just like any other skill, is the ability to tell and share a story, but in particular, your story. Your stories about your past experiences, what you've learned, epiphany bridges, aha moments that you've had, realizations, stories that other people can relate to. Women have an advantage in that, for the most part, we are good at tapping into emotions, and emotions are what drive human behavior. Emotions are what cause us to do everything. We decide and choose and do everything based on emotion, and then we justify those decisions, those choices, those things that we do with reason and logic. And men jump into the reason and logic thing and try to convince people and bowl them over with all of the reasons and the benefits of something. Whereas women can come in with our stories, and we have the advantage of tapping into the emotional aspect of what's going on in our businesses, in people's lives. And once we connect on an emotional level with people, it's game over. Once they know, like, and trust us, it's game over, because they understand that we really care about them and we want to only offer them something that is in their best interest. You know, there's a lot of sleazy sales tactics and strategies and scripts and things that you can learn out there. And yep, they'll work short-term. They'll get you short-term results. And if that's what you want, go and find those. I'm not the person to talk to about those. But if you want long-term relationships, if you really want to change the world and help people, one of the best ways to do it is by learning how to tell a story and sharing your story in a way that other people can relate to and understand, a way to connect with people so they know that you've been through what it is that they're wanting to go through, or you've achieved the transformation that they want to achieve. You've already figured out, you've done the hard work and the heavy lifting for them in terms of going through the trials and tribulations and figuring out how to do things in a way that would be beneficial to them. So storytelling. Learn how to tell your story. If you'd like me to cover more about that, and I've got an incredible storytelling method that they use in Hollywood. I learned from an amazing man named Russell Brunson how to tell an epiphany bridge story. And this is just a way to tell your story. It's your story, but it's a way to tell it that really connects with people. If you'd like that, let me know in the comments below and I will share it. Otherwise, hit me up and let me know if you'd like to see more of these videos. I invite you to subscribe. I like to share business building content, tips, tricks, and strategies that I've learned over my 3+ decades of owning businesses in all male-dominated industries and in working in corporate America in all male-dominated industries. I actually went to school to be an engineer, and there were 4 women in my engineering class. Yep, I'm old, but there were only 4 of us in my engineering program when we went through the University of Minnesota. So that goes to tell you, I'm used to being in a male-dominated industry, and that's part of why I am on a mission to help as many women to create the businesses and the lives that they want as possible. Go out, have an awesome day. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Please subscribe. Give me some feedback on that video, this video. Let me know what you'd like to see more of, and I will be glad to share it with you. Take care. Bye.